is the Fishing Care Package Fishing Mystery Box. Is this any good? I don't know. I don't usually buy this. I've got one up here somewhere because I bought one last Christmas and I haven't done it again until this year. It's the end of 2020. I decided to buy another one to see what's in it. Don't know if you've ever tried this or not, but stick around. We'll break it open. We'll go through it and see if it's worth the money. It says, this is a fisherman's dream box filled to the top with the best lures, tools, accessories, and more for any avid angler. Could be good. Let's check it. Right on the top, H2O Express 8X braid. 50-pound braid, and it's 150 yards. Now this H2O Express brand is an Academy Sports brand, if you are wondering. Looks like a decent braid. I've never used this braid, but it looks good. And it's even got kind of a reusable case here with your spool. That's kind of cool. And, you know, it's not a chintzy partial spool. 150 yards is a good deal. All right, here's another really cool item. The River to Sea Double Plopper. The Double Whopper Plopper. I've got one of these. These are good baits, man. This is Delta Craw, which is a really nice color. So, hey, that's great. Can't complain about that. Okay, so this item is the Strike Pro. It's called a Flex X105. And it's a jointed lure that kind of you swim subsurface. It's got owner hooks on it. It has a pretty nice color pattern. I went online and watched a video of it underwater and it looks pretty good. This color is called Bunker. It's 3/4 of an ounce. It says on the sticker here, retail price $13.49. And if you go to Ketchco's website, that's what they're charging, $13.49, unless you're a member of the Carl's Club, and then they charge you $9.99. So either way, it's a $10 lure. I'd never seen one of these before, but looks decent. We've got a pair of pliers, and these are Wacky rig pliers, and they even gave you some O-rings, and you basically put your Wacky rig in there, and this helps you, slides your O-ring on. So they don't feel they feel fairly cheap, but they probably last you a long time anyway. That's a good deal. O-ring pliers. Bullet weights. Apparently they're brass bullet weights that are painted red. And then some glass beads. Looks decent though. These are probably about 1/8 ounce, I'd guess. Oh yeah, they are 1/8 ounce. And there's basically 5 weights and 5 beads. Again, it's decent. Yum 6 sharpshooter in Ghost Shad. This is a drop shot bait, but it's longer. It's probably 6 inches, which is why it's called the Yum 6 sharpshooter. Very slimy. Very. I mean, you want to talk about a ton of action in the water. This baby's gonna have it. So you could do that on a drop shot first and foremost, is how I probably rig that. You could try to Wacky rig it, Neko rig it. There's quite a few in the package here. 15 in there. So again, very decent. All right, this looks like some trick worms, but there's no brand on the package, so I've got no idea where they came from. This looks like just kind of a finesse trick worm. And this is a kind of a candy craw green pumpkin with some candy colors in it. Looks like there's probably about 10 in here. Interesting. And then the last thing is a Big Bite Baits 5-inch bio bait jerk minnow with fork tail, pearl color. And that's kind of interesting. That does not look pearl to me at all. It looks like it may have been pearl at one time, but this bite juice maybe has kind of turned it yellowish. Anyway, that does not look like a pearl color to me, but Big Bite baits are usually very decent. So that's what you got in the fishing mystery box by thefishingcarepackage.com, and it's really decent. Don't know how much I paid for this, but I'll put it on the screen so that you can see what you get for that kind of money. Just kind of as a quick rundown, you got the soft jerk baits, finesse trick worms, yum drop shot worms, O-ring pliers, bullet weights and beads, this little lure, forgot what they call it already, the double whopper plopper, and the braid. Quite a lot of really good stuff in this thing. I am pleasantly surprised, and hopefully you are too. It may change your mind about buying these in the future. Who knows? Anywho, that's that. Hope you enjoyed it. And again, I really appreciate you watching and supporting the channel. This is Mr. Bass. Until next time, happy fishing.